America is experiencing a captivating shift in population dynamics, an unprecedented trend in movement. Recent studies that investigate the origins of this data have unearthed something intriguing. Between October and December 2023, approximately 1/4 of potential homebuyers were actively exploring new destinations to establish roots, igniting curiosity about the underlying motivations fueling this significant change. This is not just about a change of scenery. It's a significant movement of people, a population evasion that can reshape cities and their economies. The reasons for this trend are varied and complex, from skyrocketing living costs to the desire for a different lifestyle. The impacts, however, are clear. The cities people are leaving face new challenges and opportunities. The question is, which cities are experiencing this population evasion and why? Let's dive into the cities experiencing this population shift, from least to most affected. It's an intriguing mix of places, each with its own unique character and charm. But what binds them together is a common thread: the cost of living. It's simply just incredibly expensive to live in any of these cities, so people are moving away out of necessity. In this countdown, we'll be going from the city with the least impact to the one most affected. A snapshot of the cities on this list includes Detroit, a city that's been on a roller coaster ride of transformation; Denver, which despite its recent population boom is seeing a shift; Philadelphia, a city steeped in American history; and Boston, a city that has always held a certain allure. Further up the list, we find Chicago, a city known for its vibrant culture, and Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, which despite its political significance is not immune to this trend. Then we have Seattle, a tech hub that's dealing with its own exodus. And let's not forget about the Big Three: New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles, major metropolitan areas that are seeing a significant number of residents looking for greener or perhaps more affordable pastures. Each of these cities has seen more people looking to leave than move in, and the reasons behind this shift are as varied as the cities themselves. As we move forward, we'll delve into each city, starting with number 10. So buckle up for a fascinating journey through the American urban landscape as we explore the cities everyone is leaving in 2024. At number 10, we have Detroit, a city that has been through rough times but is bouncing back in a big way. Despite its transformative revival, it seems that many are still choosing to leave. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone want to leave a city that's on the upswing? Well, let's dive into that. Detroit, known famously as the Motor City, has been on a journey of transformation. Once a powerhouse of the automotive industry, it faced tough times with economic downturns and a dwindling population. But recently, Detroit has been showing signs of a significant comeback. New businesses are sprouting up, neighborhoods are being revitalized, and there's a sense of energy and optimism in the air. Yet, from October to December of 2023, 2,100 more people searched to leave Detroit than to move in. It's puzzling, right? Well, it seems that despite the city's revival, some residents are still dealing with the aftermath of its past struggles. High unemployment rates, crime, and a struggling school system are among the issues that have led to a continuing exodus. But it's not all doom and gloom. Detroit's transformation is still ongoing, and there's a sense of hope that things will continue to improve. It's a city in transition, a city rediscovering itself and its potential. And for those who choose to stay, they're part of an exciting journey of reinvention and resilience. Despite its promising future, more people are looking to leave Detroit than move in. It's a testament to the complex, multifaceted nature of urban transformation, and a reminder that progress, though promising, can sometimes be a double-edged sword. Next up, at number 9, we have Denver, a city that once witnessed massive population growth. Denver, known for its stunning mountain views and urban sophistication, had been a magnet for those seeking a balanced blend of city life and outdoor adventure. But something shifted in the final quarter of 2023. The cost of living, once considered reasonable compared to other major cities, started to climb, putting pressure on residents' wallets. Consequently, the city that once boasted of a booming population now saw a reverse trend. More people were looking for an escape route than those who were considering it as a destination. The housing market in particular took a hit. It became increasingly challenging for the average individual to afford a home in Denver. This, coupled with a more competitive job market, has pushed people to consider other, more affordable cities. But it's not just about the cost of living. The city's charm, which once drew people in, seems to be fading for some. The balance between metropolitan allure and natural beauty that Denver once offered appears to be tilting. The congestion and hustle of city life are overshadowing the tranquility of its natural landscapes. So, what does this mean for Denver? Is it a temporary dip, or is it a long-term trend? Only time will tell. But for now, it's clear that Denver, a city that was once a popular destination, is seeing a shift. Even with its past appeal, Denver is losing its charm for some. At number 8, we have Philadelphia, a city that's losing its appeal. Known for its rich history and cultural significance, Philadelphia is a city steeped in American tradition. From the Liberty Bell to Independence Hall, this city has always had a certain magnetism. However, recent data shows a different story. The city of brotherly love is experiencing a population decline. Between October and December, 3,600 more people searched to leave Philadelphia than to move there, a change that might seem surprising for a city with such deep roots. So, what's behind this shift? Well, it's a mix of factors. One of the key reasons is the cost of living. Like many other cities on this list, Philadelphia can be expensive. Despite its rich history and cultural offerings, the high cost can deter people from setting down roots here. Another potential factor is the city's crime rate. While Philadelphia has many safe and welcoming neighborhoods, crime rates in certain areas are higher than the national average. This can be a significant concern for families and individuals looking to relocate. But it's not all doom and gloom. Philadelphia is home to a vibrant food scene, a thriving art community, and some of the nation's top universities. The city is also making strides in addressing its challenges. However, the numbers don't lie. More and more people are looking elsewhere for their next home. It's a trend that's worth watching. Philadelphia, once a favored destination, is now seeing more people looking to leave. Number 7 on our list is Boston, a city that's always been a desirable place to live. Known for its rich history, vibrant culture, and world-renowned educational institutions, Boston has a unique charm and appeal. The cobblestone streets of Beacon Hill, the lush greenery of the Boston Common, the towering figure of Fenway Park. These are all iconic symbols that have made Boston a beloved home for many. But recent data points to a different trend. Between October and December of 2023, there was a net increase of 6,000 individuals searching to depart from Boston compared to those searching to relocate there by the end of the year. So, what's causing this shift? Many point to the high cost of living as the main culprit. Boston is among the cities with the highest living costs in the United States, making it a tough place to call home for those on a budget. Others cite the harsh winters and the high-pressure academic and professional environments as factors that make the city less appealing. The competitive nature of Boston, while enticing for some, can be overwhelming for others. The city's continuous hustle and bustle, coupled with its high living standards, can take a toll on people's quality of life. But let's not forget, every city has its pros and cons, and Boston is no exception. Its world-class healthcare, thriving job market, and cultural richness continue to make it a desirable place for many. But for others, the scales are tipping, and they're choosing to seek out new places to call home. Despite its desirability, Boston is seeing a shift in its population. As the city grapples with these issues, it will be interesting to see how it evolves to retain its charm and continue to be a place where people want to live. At number 6, we have Chicago, one of the most vibrant cities in the country. Known for its deep dish pizza, jazz music, and the iconic Navy Pier, Chicago has long been a city that pulses with life. Its diverse neighborhoods, cultural scene, and economic opportunities have always drawn people from all walks of life. But here's the twist. Despite its vibrancy and allure, Chicago is experiencing an unexpected trend. Between October and December of 2023, over 9,000 more individuals were looking to pack their bags and leave the city rather than move in. So, why are people choosing to say goodbye to the Windy City? The reasons are varied and complex. For some, it's the high cost of living that's pushing them away. Rent and property prices in Chicago have been on a steady rise, and for many, it's becoming increasingly difficult to keep up. Then, there's the issue of crime. While it's not a problem unique to Chicago, the city has had its share of safety concerns, which can be a deterrent for some individuals and families. Despite these challenges, Chicago continues to hold a certain charm. Its vibrant art scene, renowned food culture, and the friendly Midwestern spirit are still very much alive. But the numbers don't lie. Even with its vibrancy, more people are looking to leave Chicago. Number 5 on our list is Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. It's a city filled with history, politics, and culture. But despite all it has to offer, it's witnessing a surprising trend. More and more citizens are packing up and looking for new places to call home. But why might this be happening? The primary reason seems to be cost. Like many major cities, Washington, D.C. has seen its cost of living skyrocket in recent years. From housing to groceries, the price tags are just getting steeper. This financial strain is pushing many to seek greener, or rather cheaper pastures elsewhere. There's also the matter of the city's unique job market. Washington, D.C. is known for its government jobs, but these positions can be highly competitive and stressful. And while the city is trying to diversify its economy, many are choosing to leave rather than wait for these changes to take effect. Finally, let's not forget the city's infamous traffic. The daily grind of commuting in and around the capital can be a nightmare, leading many to dream of quieter, less congested places. Yet, it's important to remember that DC isn't just losing people, it's also gaining them. For every person that leaves, there's likely another attracted to the city's vibrant culture, diverse population, and historic charm. But the balance, at least for now, is tipping towards the exit door. Even as the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. is seeing more people looking to leave. At number 4, we have Seattle, a city that's losing its appeal to residents. Traditionally known for its thriving tech industry, lush green spaces, and dynamic art scene, Seattle has long been a magnet for those seeking a vibrant urban lifestyle surrounded by nature's beauty. Yet, recent trends indicate a shift. During the final quarter of 2023, data revealed an intriguing development. Approximately 16,700 more individuals were inclined to depart Seattle than to relocate to it. Such a pronounced shift marks a noteworthy change for a city renowned for its allure, offering a harmonious fusion of urban vibrancy and outdoor adventure. So why is this happening? The main reason appears to be affordability. Seattle, like many thriving cities, has seen its cost of living skyrocket over the years. From housing to groceries, the high cost of just about everything has begun to weigh heavily on its residents. Moreover, the city's traffic woes are infamous. Even with a solid public transportation system, Seattle's traffic congestion is among the worst in the nation. This, coupled with the high cost of living, has led many to reconsider their choice of residence. Despite its past popularity, Seattle is experiencing a population shift. As more people leave in search of affordability and a better quality of life, one can't help but wonder how this will impact the city's future. Number 3 on our list is New York City, the Big Apple. Once revered as a city of dreams, a melting pot of cultures, and a hub of opportunities, New York City is seeing a surprising trend. Despite being home to the iconic Statue of Liberty, Times Square, and Central Park, more people are packing their bags to leave rather than to move in. So what's causing this shift? The primary reason, as with many other cities on our list, boils down to cost. Living in New York City is far from cheap. In fact, it's one of the most expensive places to live in the United States. The rent for a small studio apartment can take up a significant chunk of one's paycheck, and the cost of living can be staggering. And it's not just about the high cost of living. The city's dense population can be overwhelming for some, leading to a desire for more space and a quieter lifestyle. The hustle and bustle, while exciting to some, can be exhausting for others. It's also worth noting that the pandemic has changed the way we work, with many companies now offering remote working options. This shift has made living in expensive cities less of a necessity for many people. In the end of 2023, New York City saw 24,900 more people searching for new places to live. It's a significant number that can't be ignored, and it's a clear indication of the changing tides. The Big Apple, despite its shine, is seeing a significant population shift. At number 2, we have San Francisco, the Golden City. San Francisco, known for its iconic Golden Gate Bridge, steep rolling hills, and eclectic mix of architecture, is the second city on our list where more people are leaving than arriving. Despite its rich history, cultural diversity, and plethora of opportunities, especially in the tech industry, the city is witnessing a significant outflow of residents. The primary reason? Cost. Living in San Francisco can be staggeringly expensive. The city consistently ranks among the most expensive cities in the United States, with high costs for housing, groceries, healthcare, and transportation. It's not uncommon for residents to spend the majority of their paycheck on rent for a small studio apartment, leaving little to nothing for other necessities, let alone for savings or leisure activities. Moreover, the city's dense population and high cost of living have resulted in an increased cost of basic amenities and services. This, combined with the escalating housing prices, has made life challenging for many residents, pushing them to explore more affordable options elsewhere. Another factor is the shift in work culture brought on by the pandemic. The tech industry, which is a major sector of San Francisco's economy, has seen a significant rise in remote work. This shift has given many the flexibility to live in more affordable cities while still maintaining their lucrative tech jobs. In the last quarter of 2023, like the other cities in this list, 25,900 more people looked to leave San Francisco than to move into the city. This trend underscores the growing issue of affordability in major metropolitan areas. Even the Golden City is losing its luster for some. And topping our list at number 1, we have Los Angeles, the City of Angels. You would think that a city synonymous with glitz, glamour, and golden opportunities would be a magnet for newcomers. But surprisingly, the opposite is happening. It seems even the angels are flying away from this city. In the last quarter of 2023, an astounding 26,900 more people were looking to bid adieu to Los Angeles than those looking to call it their new home. The question on everyone's mind is, why? Well, the answer lies in the cost of living. Imagine this. You're living in a city where the weather is almost always perfect, the beaches are stunning, and there's a chance you might bump into a celebrity at your local coffee shop. Sounds like a dream, right? But then reality checks in, and your paycheck is almost entirely consumed by rent for a tiny studio apartment. The dream quickly turns into a harsh reality. The high cost of living in Los Angeles has become a significant deterrent, pushing people to seek out less expensive cities or states. The allure of Hollywood and the California lifestyle simply isn't enough to hold people back anymore when they're struggling to make ends meet. And it's not just about the cost of housing. Other expenses like groceries, healthcare, transportation, and even a night out at the movies are significantly higher in Los Angeles compared to the national average. This exodus isn't a reflection of the city's charm or opportunities, but rather a stark reminder of the economic realities many face. In this case, it appears that even the City of Angels isn't immune to this population shift. These cities, once dream destinations for many, are now seeing their residents pack up and leave. This trend is far more than a simple reshuffling of the American populace. It holds implications that ripple across the economic and social fabric of these cities. When a city starts losing its residents, it's not just about empty houses and quieter streets. It's about the loss of skilled workers, the decrease in consumer spending, and the potential decline in property taxes, which fund crucial services like education, public safety, and infrastructure. As these economic engines slow down, it can lead to a vicious cycle of decline that's hard to break. But it's not all doom and gloom. These shifts also create opportunities. As people move out of high-cost cities, they bring their skills, ambitions, and resources to new places, often stimulating economic growth and revitalizing communities. These cities, once overshadowed by their larger counterparts, now have the chance to shine and grow. And let's not forget about the cities being left behind. While the exodus may seem like a crisis, it can also serve as a wake-up call. These cities now have a clear signal that things need to change, whether it's by lowering the cost of living, investing in public services, or creating more job opportunities. These cities have the chance to reinvent themselves and attract a new wave of residents. The population shift we're witnessing is more than a change in zip codes. It's a transformation in the way we live, work, and shape our communities. And it's a change that holds both challenges and opportunities. As populations shift, so do economies and opportunities. It remains to be seen how these cities will adapt to this new reality.